presenting the Great Chicago Fire, The Trial of Bessie by Hogg Lane. On October 8, 1871, a terrible event struck the great city of Chicago, Illinois. The city being built of wood was very susceptible to blaze. Unfortunately for the citizens, the city caught on fire. Over 3 square miles of the city were burned, causing $200 million in damage. You might ask, what caused this? Today we aim to resolve this. That brings us to the courtroom.
Order in the court.
We're calling this court session to order.
Your Honor, in this case, we will show you that last October 8th, the defendant, Bessie, did indeed start the Chicago fire. We will show you that she is guilty of kicking over a lantern and being willing to stop the raging flame.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the charge is absurd. We will show that the lantern was not lit at the time of the fire. We will also show that Bessie is an innocent victim in a larger conspiracy.
Bring forward the first witness.
I call Jonathan Smith.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear that the evidence you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Sure.
Please be seated.
My name is Jonathan. Most of my friends call me John.
Hello, Jonathan. Where were you at the time of the crime?
I don't know. Probably just I don't know.
Jonathan Burton Smith, tell the truth now, you're going to be grounded.
You listen to your mother.
Now, why? What were you doing yesterday?
Okay, fine. I stole my pie from the windowsill, just finishing off when I heard screams from outside. Boy, that was some delicious cherry pie. Makes me hungry just thinking about it.
Okay, Jonathan, I think we are done here. You are dismissed.
I'm glad that ended there because that was good.
Eat
Did you get all that?
Yes, of course.
Strike it. Waste of our time. Next witness.
I call Bessie Cowes, my next witness.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear that the evidence you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. Please be seated.
Please state your name.
My name is Big Bessie Cow.
Where do you live?
I've got a nice little farm behind the O'Leary's farmhouse, painted yellow and pink. Hay that goes all the way up to the rafters.
Hay?
It's part of my new diet. I've got to keep my girlish figure.
Yes. Well, let's move to the evening of October 8th, 1871. Do you recall your whereabouts on that evening?
Yes, I do. It's all right here in my head. I was taking an evening walk when I passed the house of my good friend Jonathan Smith Sr. I noticed one of his shingles was dangling off the roof of his house. I thought I'd pay him a visit and tell him about it. I knocked on his door and called out his name, but there was no answer. I sat on his porch swing to wait. Eventually, I got tired of waiting and figured he had turned in for the night. Jonathan is a deep sleeper and probably hit the hay early, so I decided to go back to the barn to get some shut-eye myself.
And so, did you go to sleep?
Well, yes and no. That is, I started to, but I got almost all the way asleep until Mrs. O'Leary woke me up. She was quite upset.
'Tis the truth. Don't believe her. Trust you? Nah, you can't trust her.
Quiet in the porch.
Now, Bessie, what caused Mrs. O'Leary to wake you up?
She was yelling, "Fire!"
Thank you. No more questions.
You've done good, Bessie.
No good, Cal. That's enough out of you. Now I'd like to call my next witnesses. Madame Florice and the Grace Mystic Annabelle. Psychic twins are on.
Oh, Madam Florence and Annabelle, I'm such a big fan. Why just the other day you read my palm and told me that I was going to see a stranger in the street? And guess what I did?
How amazing. Fine. Do you swear to tell the truth?
Yes, you're very good. You knew exactly what you were going to ask. A premonition came through an apparition while reading your treatment.
Wait, how did you get my TVs?
Psychics, don't you see?
Okay, ladies, let's get started.
You recently had a vision, one where the ghost of your great aunt Hilda told you who started the Chicago fire.
Of course.
Could you please share with the court your information?
No, absolutely not.
I don't understand.
We have to abide by the rules. Never be alone or a chatterbox. You have no idea how many those things. If you tell your secrets. So we are sorry, but we aren't rotten things. So good day to you all, and good luck better.
Did you get all that?
Yes, of course.
Oh, great. More useless witnesses. Let us move on.
The defense rests, Your Honor.
Fine, fine. What have you got for us, Mr. Prosecutor?
Your Honor, I would like to call Mrs. Jones to the stand.
Excellent, excellent.
Please state your name and occupation.
Georgie Jones, I'm a lantern expert. I have a PhD in lanternology. I can tell you about the many uses of lanterns to modern man. I can also list many facts about the history of lanterns. Did you know the first lanterns were actually candles and pumpkins? True, true, true.
Stop. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear that the evidence you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, yes, the absolute positive truth.
Okay, Georgie, can you say for the jury the probability of a cow accidentally or on purpose kicking over a lantern?
Well, let me get my pencil out so I can do a little mathematics. Fine. Yes, if I just add that column and multiply by 10, the probability of a cow knocking over a lantern is 100%.
Thank you, Georgie. That will be all.
But I have so many more facts about lanterns to tell you. Did you know that Cleopatra invented the first waterproof lantern?
Wow, I had no idea lanterns were so interesting.
More nonsense. Move along.
When are we getting to the part of the trial where we hang on Bessie? I've had enough out of you. You're nothing but a nugget. Bailiff, arrest the startled lady before she slides away in shamrock. Bella, you better watch yourself. Judge, I'm knocking. Let's get cracking.
Order in the court. Call the next witness.
I would like to call Fireman Herbert to the stand.
Salutations, everybody. So glad to meet you.
State your name and occupation.
Herbert McDonald. I'm a proud company of Firehouse 51. We are located right across the street from this.
Are you a real fireman?
Yes, sir.
Okay, raise your right hand, Herbert. Do you swear that the evidence you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Have a seat.
Herbert, how long have you been fighting fires?
Oh, about a month of Sundays, I guess.
Why don't you share with us what you call about the evening of a fire?
Well, it was a pretty slow night, just sitting there around the firehouse chewing the fat with just a typical Chicago evening.
Did you notice anything strange?
No, just a normal evening, just finished our supper, some delicious chicken fritters, with no Anthony
sorry. I was just walking by and saw the light on. Cecily, it's not your turn to speak.
Order in the court. Not another word out of you.
What direction did Moretti go when he left?
I suppose you don't know fly away in this.
Thank you. That is all. I would like to call Anthony Moretti to the stand.
I get to speak.
Oh. You're nothing but a nonsense.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Anthony Moretti, tell us what happened after you left the firehouse the night of the fire.
Well, you see, I was walking home and I saw a light on the way of Bessie's barn. I could see her sleeping, but someone had left the lantern out. Well, you see, Bessie had what looked like a badger and kicked the lantern hard.
So was the lantern lit when she kicked it?
Well, you see, I don't know. I only saw the part where she kicked the lantern. I was so surprised when it fell right on her mouth like in the hair like this.
I see. Thank you.
Okay, gentlemen, any final arguments? Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. We have shown that Bessie could not have started the fire. She was asleep at the time. Bessie has shown time and again that she's a true lady. I'm sure the jury agrees. That one who displays good manners does not kick over lanterns. Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm sure that the jury will agree that Bessie is completely responsible for the Chicago fire. Mr. Murray himself walked by the barn and saw Bessie having a full-on night terror where he instantly finished smoking his pipe. I'm sure Bessie is sorry for kicking over the lantern and causing so much destruction, but that doesn't make her any less guilty.
Thank you, gentlemen. Now for the evidence. It is your job to decide whether or not Bessie is responsible for the Great Chicago Fire.
Your Honor, we have come to an agreement. The jury has voted, and we have determined that Bessie is guilty on all counts.
Burn into your stake.
So that is how the story goes. With only the Chicago Water Tower and Chicago Avenue pumping station left standing, the fire began at the O'Leary. Bessie kicked over a lantern, setting fire to the barn, and this was thought to be the truth for many years. However, one man went to the grave knowing how it really started. The end.